Okay, Boy Kills World, action thriller directed by Moritz Moore, feature directorial debut. He has described it as an effed up fairy tale, a funny martial arts film. Screenplay by Tyler Burton Smith and Aran Remers, produced by, amongst other people, Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi, of course, famously responsible for The Evil Dead, which at one point was outlawed in Britain under the Obscene Publications Act. Wow, what a different time. Then went on to make Spider-Man and is now, the home of popular entertainment and Roy Lee. Stars Bill Skarsgård, Michelle Dockery, Famke Janssen, filmed in South Africa, set in a non-specific dystopian world ruled over by cruel, rich elites. We meet Skarsgård's character as a boy living in the jungle, called Boy. He is mentored by Yayan Tigran's shaman. He cannot hear or speak, but we can hear his inner voice. And his inner voice is narrated in the manner of a video game that he once loved. So here is a clip. The clip honestly really only works visually, but what happens is we hear him narrating his story in this video game voice. And usually he can lip read people. But in this particular case, he can't lip read the person he's attempting to lip read. And so what they're saying sounds like gibberish. I know it's not particularly audio friendly, but it makes sense and it gives you a sense of the humor. Okay. And then there's a thing in which he's speaking to this other guy and the other guy says, doo-doo buns are fun, blah, blah, blah. It's just a silly clip.
Dodo buns for long limbs.
Uh-oh, can't read his lips. Is he mumbling in a different language?
Hold on. What about Yanmai? Where is she? Yanmai.
Momo parking lot.
Probably not saying that. Maybe if I concentrate, I can...
Pick up our briefcase.
Something about pickles.
Snookle boob top top.
Are these words? I don't...
Dodo buns for turn to bird.
Dodo buns sound fun. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Dodo buns are not fun.
Okay, so you get the sense of the humor.
Yes.
So the boy's family, including his beloved sister, were murdered by Hilda van der Kooi, Famke Janssen, who is the leader of this post-apocalyptic dynasty. So on the eve of a Hunger Games-style annual culling of dissidents, the boy teams up with rebels, joined in his head by a vision of his sister, who, of course, he has lost, but who speaks to him and who bickers with him as he goes on the adventure. So the visual style is kind of, near-future sci-fi, balletic martial arts action, all filtered through this kind of graphic novel comic book lens. It looks like it should be a comic strip adaptation, though it is an original script. As with Raimi's Evil Dead films, and more recently, I think Matthew Vaughn's Argyle, the violence, it's knockabout, it's slapstick. I remember Sam Raimi famously described Evil Dead as the Three Stooges with blood and guts standing in for custard pies. The plot is entertainingly, if kind of predictably twisty. It's got nice payoff revelations that aren't diminished by the fact that if you're paying attention, you can see them coming a mile off, but that's fine. It just means that when they pay off, they do so satisfyingly. I mean, at times it can feel like a video game, but that is, of course, in the DNA of it because we're listening to it being narrated in the voice of a video game. If there are faults, it could probably lose 15, 20 minutes. I mean, in an ideal world, it would be a 93-minute movie as opposed to a 2-hour movie. But the Sugar Rush aesthetic is fun. The humor is droll. The design is very eye-catching. Scenery chewing is plentiful. There's another scene-stealing term from Sholto Copley, who, of course, this made me think if you put this on a double bill with Monkey Man, by the time you got at the end of it, you will be absolutely exhausted. But, it's brash, violent, fun, longer than it needs to be, but I enjoyed it. And I think if you go into it with the right attitude, which is, it is that Three Stooges, custard pies, but using thumps and blood and guts, I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it.
What's it called again?
Boy Kills World, which is a great title.
It is. Okay. And also it gives the right tone from what you're saying in terms of the aesthetic of the movie. That sounds that it fits rather perfectly.
And nobody could legitimately go and see a film called Boy Kills World and come out and go, well, that wasn't what I expected.
No, precisely right.